Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the third week's cash stuffing of July, or week number 3 of July. In today's video we are working with a total income of $1,336. This again is from last week's income, so you guys are a week behind what I'm currently making. This is from last week. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's stuffing. So we'll get this money organized, counted, and we'll get started. Alrighty, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 81,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 3, that's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's get this organized. What's been going on since I talked to you guys last? Just been working, which has really sucked. This week was a lot better than last week though. So we are in a really slow season at my job, and I cannot wait until it picks back up. Usually around the fall time, right after school starts up again. So September, October-ish, we get pretty busy, and I'm really excited for that. Make some more money, but this week was pretty good. So we are able to stuff a lot more sinking funds than we got to last week, which I'm really excited about. Other than that, I did book a birthday trip to Boston. So we're going to Boston and I guess kind of the middle towards the end of October. My birthday's in the beginning of October, but we wanted to do some leaf peeping while we were up in New England. So we are planning for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into bills. So starting off with rent, as always. Rent this week, I bumped up to $280. So we're going to go ahead and put $280 in there. I just had some extra income, so I figured I'd go ahead and get this as stuffed as possible. So we'll pull 200 and then 4 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280. And let's see where that brings us. Right now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 55, 60. So $1,360 now in rent, which is fantastic because my half the rent is, what is it now? It went up a few months ago and it's now like, 1,080 or something like that for my half. So we do have one more week before my rent is due, which is great. Subscriptions this week is going to get 10. So I'll just pop a $10 bill in here. And that brings subscriptions now to 50, 70, 85, 67. So 87 now in subscriptions. If you guys hear any background noise, my son is having a little sleepover with a friend. So they might be yelling and screaming and having a good time. Just wanted to put that out there. 25 going into cell phone. So let's do 25. We still have a lot of 5s, but oh no, we're good. 25, 35, 40. So let's see, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, that's right, 15. I'm going to do 2 20s instead. And that brings cell phone now to 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 45, 50. So 250 now in cell phone. Up next is electric. I did just pay this. We're going to go ahead and put 35 in here. So we'll do 20, 30, and 5. And that brings electric to 1, 20, 35. So 135 now in electric. For childcare, I'm putting 75. Let's do 80 instead. Last week we had a ton of change. I got paid $200 in 5, so 20, 40, 60, 80. Again, it'll make for a great unstuffing, which will be in a few weeks. Childcare now has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. $485 now in childcare. For internet, I am popping a $10 bill in here. And that brings internet now to 50, 70, 85, 67. So 87 now in internet. Dental insurance is going to get 5. So I will just pop a $5 bill in here. It now has 20, 45, 55. For health insurance, I'm going to do 10. Let's do a 20 instead. Health insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, no, 510. 110 now in health insurance. Investing is getting 200. Now, I don't want to use both of those hundreds because I want to have one later. So I'll do 100 and then 520s. So 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. That brings investing to 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. It is also really hard right now to find shifts at work. So I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I am only ever scheduled Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. So I usually pick up Tuesday and Wednesday mornings. And then if I need to, I'll pick up like a night shift if need be. But it's been almost impossible getting shifts right now because it's so slow at work and everyone is in need of money. So I haven't even worked Tuesday or Wednesday the past like 3 weeks. And I try to find today's Tuesday. I tried to find one today. It wasn't going to happen. And then tomorrow we're going to a water park because we got season passes and I wanted to go ahead and use those before school started. So I won't be working tomorrow either. So I'm going to have to make up for it by working some doubles, but that is okay. I'm just trying to get ahead because I do have so much stuff going on in these next few months. I mentioned it to you guys last time. My son starts school in August, and then September I'm going on a cruise. October is my birthday trip, as well as a wedding that we're going to. Of course, Halloween, and then November is Thanksgiving. December is Christmas and my boyfriend's birthday, and then January is my sister's 30th and my son's birthday. So lots going on. My sister wants to do a really big trip for her 30th birthday. She wants to go to Paris. So I'm trying to do as much as I can now so that I will be prepared for the future. So what I always say to people at work whenever they ask me why I'm working so much is current me or present me is trying to help out future me because future me will appreciate it so much. $5 going up to the side for my $5 challenge, and I'm going to go ahead and stuff 30 in here for gas. So let's do 25, 30. Groceries this week is getting 90. So let's see, that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, and then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should make 90. Let me just give this a count. 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 90. For my personal spending, there is $20 that I am going to roll over. I'm going to put another $20 in here. So I will do maybe 10, 15, and we'll do 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. This should be 40, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Yes. Giving myself a little buffer in here, which is great because you never know. I might end up wanting to go out. Actually, my friend, one of my best friends is back in town and she's wanting to hang out. So it's perfect because we'll probably end up going out to eat this week. So I'll be using that money. Date night is going to get 25. So let's do, I could do 30. Let's just do 20. No, let's do 30. Okay, that brings date night now to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. So 150 now in date night. Sam's Club, I am actually going to go throw $10 in here. So what I'll do is I'll just pop this 10 back up here and grab a 20 instead, which brings Sam's Club to 40. And then Zora is getting 5. So I guess I'll just pop a $5 bill. Brings Zora to 20, 35, 40. Zora is an envelope for our pet geckos. We have 2 leopard geckos here at the house, a boy and a girl. One's name is Zora, and I always leave these envelopes before my son talked me into our second gecko, which his name is Shade. So that's what that envelope is for worms, new hides, just gecko paraphernalia. Tides is going to get 10. So let's do a 20. And it now has 25, 30. Now I had some extra dollars. I'm going to go ahead and put $3 into miscellaneous. This is an envelope I use for whenever I spend too much of my cash envelopes, just like a little buffer. So let's do 3. 1, oh, that's 4. Put one back. 1, 2, 3. That brings miscellaneous now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And nothing going into the $1 challenge, but let me go ahead and throw this 5 in my $5 challenge. And I already wrote that. So let's see, a total of $193 went into cash envelopes, which leaves $493 for sinking funds, which is great. Let's do the Saveopoly challenge first. I left 50, which will cover any spot that I land on. So let me get all the goodies out. We were on Save 18 last week. Let's see where we end up this week. So we were here on Save 18. And this week we are saving 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is save 25. That leaves us with $25 left over, which I will have to figure out what I want to do with. But in the meantime, I'm going to pop a 20 and a 5 in here. And let me write down that I put that in there. And I will also allocate the remaining amount. So just give me 1 second and I will be right back. Alrighty, y'all. So I figured out where I want to put the remaining $25. I put 20 into rent and gas and then an extra 5 in home decor. So really quickly, I'm going to scooch this off to the side and I'm going to put the other $20 into rent. I'm just trying to get ahead, as much ahead in this envelope as I possibly can. So with the extra income that I had this week, I'm able to do so. I'm just going to go ahead and put an extra 20 in here. And let's see what that brings rent to now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. So 1380 instead of 1360. And then let's go ahead and finish out this long-term sinking fund binder. So starting off with memberships, we're skipping over annual fee. So I have a Sapphire Preferred card that the annual membership fee is $95 a year. This is fully funded. I funded it a while back, so we are skipping right over that. It's not due until December. Memberships. So again, I was able to stuff every single one of my sinking funds. It's so exciting. I'm going to put 5 into annual memberships. So let's just do a $5 bill. It now has 20, 40, 55. Tattoo fund is also going to get 5. So I think what I'll do is put a 10 instead. It now has 1, 2, 20, 30. So 230 now in tattoo fund. Dental fees is going to get 10. Pop $10 bill in here. That brings dental fees to 150, 160. Car maintenance is going to get 10 as well. So we'll pop that 10 back up there and grab a 20 instead, which brings car maintenance now to 60. New car is going to get 5. So that brings new car to 55. Actually, the next 4, I guess, are going to get 5. So new home, it should have the same 55 in it. So 55. For wedding, it's getting a 5 as well. So that's 1205. And I think that's the last 5 we have up there. It's going to go into baby. So wedding and baby are just for a future wedding and a future children. 1205. And then new car, new home are pretty self-explanatory. Okay, emergency fund. I do a challenge every week, so $23 a week for the year 2023. Let's see here. 20 and 1, 2, 3. That brings emergency fund now to 5, 6, 20, 45, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $669 now in emergency fund. Roth is getting 125. Trying to max out my Roth this year. I'm gonna put 130 instead because I put that 5 back. And let's see. Okay. So that brings Roth now to 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 70, 90. That's 1,010, 25. So that's 2,025 now in Roth. That's so exciting because that means I get to do another $1,000 placeholder on that unstuffing. The boy is my son's envelope. I put this money into an investing account for him. That way, whenever he turns 18, he'll have something to work with for his future. He's getting 25. Let's do, I think I want to do, I think I want to do 15 back and grab 40 instead. 20, 40. And that brings his envelope now to 1, 2,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 28.75 now in his envelope. Lastly, in this binder is my mystery challenge. This is a challenge I picked up off of Etsy for this year. And last week we did scratch the $10 spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put 10 bucks in here. Actually, let me put a couple 5s back because I think I'll need them in my short-term sinking fund binder. And I'm going to grab a 20 instead. We now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65. So 265 out of the 400 already saved for this challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and scratch to see where we end up for next week. So I'm going to scratch that one. I feel like there's another $50 spot on here somewhere, and I'm going to hit it very soon. So 20 for next week. I'm going to throw this back in there. So I'll have to budget $20 for this challenge for next week. Okay. So long-term sinking funds is now completed. Moving on to short-term sinking funds. First up in this binder is Christmas. Christmas is going to get $25. So let's do 30 instead. 20 and a 10. And that brings Christmas now to 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 98, 10, 25. So 825 now in Christmas. Medical expenses is going to get 5. So I'll pop a 5 in here. It now has 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. So this goes towards copays, allergy medicine, Tylenol, just like those little over-the-counter expenses usually come from this envelope. Vacation is going to get 45. So I'm having to beef for this one up again. I almost completely depleted it on my last trip to San Diego, but I actually ended up having so much over, which is great. And that'll go towards these upcoming vacations that I have. So 45 going in here. I'm going to do 2 20s and a 5. And that brings vacation now to 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 45, 50. So 150 now in vacation. Clothing is going to get 5. So it now has 20, 40, 65. With school coming up, I need to be careful because I have to buy school supplies and clothes, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pull from this envelope and the back to school envelope or just that one, but I'm trying to add to this one just in case. Birthdays is also going to get 5. So let's do a $5 bill. It now has 20, 40, 60, 75. I think the next birthday coming up is, well, my boyfriend's dad's birthday is coming up in August, and then my birthday in October. So wanting to keep this one as full as possible, because what always ends up happening is I never plan for a birthday to happen, and then all of a sudden my son is invited to some random birthday party for a kid, and then I need some money to buy some gifts. So I want to keep that one funded just in case. Holiday fund is going to get $5. So let's do a 10 instead. And that brings holiday fund now to 20, 40, 50, 65. Let's see, household essentials is going to get 5. And that brings that one to 25. And then home decor is actually going to get that extra 5 from the leftover 25. The reason being is that I went into Target for one thing today. It was just a card for my sister because it's Aunt and Uncle's Day tomorrow. And I left with more than one thing, obviously. They had such cute stuff though, like in the $5, the $5 section. If you go to Target, check it out because it's such cute little decorative things. They had like wall hangings. They had like little, I don't know how to describe it. It's like those little like things you put on your coffee table to like hold stuff, like little trays. They had the cutest little trays. They have all kinds of organization stuff, which I've been wanting to organize my house so bad. So whenever I'm on like Instagram or I'm looking at TikToks and stuff, and I love looking at those people who do the organization talks. Those are like my absolute favorite. I want to do that with my house. I want to go to like Target, Container Store, Dollar Tree, and look at all of the containers and reorganize my house. So they do have those containers as well at Target. If you're going to Target soon, definitely check it out. But I did end up buying some stuff, so I want to go ahead and have that available in this envelope. So 30 in there now to cover those expenses. Next up is my car registration. So I did just deplete this because my registration was due this month. I went ahead and renewed it. It's good to go. I want to go ahead and start doing this for next year. And what I think I'll do is actually, I want to skip this and go to car insurance. Actually, I want to skip this and go to, I need some change. I want to skip this for now. Let me go to car insurance first and we'll go from there. So $45 going into car insurance. This one's also depleted because I did need to make a payment on my car insurance, and I do pay my car insurance every 6 months. So I put all the money I had in here towards that 6-month policy. It is a little short though. I didn't realize it was going to be more this 6 months. I don't know why I didn't think that because it's been going up every 6 months, but I need to go ahead and pay a little bit more on it. So I will be depleting this money as soon as I get to that point. Back to school is going to get 10. Sports and clubs is going to get 10. So let's do this. 20 going into sports and clubs instead. This one now has 50, 70, 90, 100 in it. My self-care envelope is going to get 30. So let's do 40 instead. These last two 20s. It now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 125. $125 in there. With all these doubles, I'm going to have to get a massage soon because my body is like screaming. Unfortunately, there's not a space at work for us to really sit down. At some previous jobs I worked at, we'd had like entire rooms we can sit down in. This is not the case at my restaurant. It's super small. It's an open kitchen, so you never get to sit anywhere. My body hurts after 15 hours, I'll tell you what. YouTube is going to get 5. So let me go ahead and pop a 10 in here, give myself some change, and then I'll go back through these envelopes and make sure that I get them all. 20, 40, 60, 75 now in YouTube. This is an envelope for my channel. And then going back first to registration. Registration needs $10. So I'll go ahead and pop that $10 bill in here. And then back to school needs $10. So that should be the rest of this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That brings back to school now to 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110 now in back to school. Alrighty, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the stuffing. I really love these kinds of stuffings where I have enough income to stuff all of my sinking funds. I think it just makes it so much more fun to watch. It makes it more fun for me because I get to spend this money. But if you did like this video, please give it a like down below. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos coming out. So I will have the 4th week's cash stuffing coming out next week. Following that will be the bonus video where I stuff my tip outs for bartending. And then I will be doing, of course, my monthly unstuffing and bill swap. So definitely stay tuned. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of those videos. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Thanks. Bye.